Welcome, troopers. Today we're going to be doing another Lego review. This is the first one of 2025, so let's get into it. So today's set is set number 76290, the Avengers vs. the Leviathan. This set has 347 pieces and is for ages 7 and up. Excuse me. So let's get into the build, which means we're moving these guys out of the way. Now this is a pretty similar Leviathan to the one we got in the tower. So, just so you guys know, as you can tell, this is made up of multiple different body segments that you can kind of you could do what you want with. There's 5 different body segments, excuse my numbers. So you got the tail, you got this little small segment here with the couple of the fins. You can move those around however you please. Then you got a bigger little segment, or a bigger segment, yeah, not bigger little segment. And then you got this segment with some slightly larger wings. And then you got the big boy segment that has the largest wings. You could also put a figure on top of here. I'm just gonna put Black Widow for the purposes of the video. You could just stand a figure on top of there. I'm not sure if that's specifically what that's for, but you can put it there if you want. For just the body in general, it's made up of multiple of these little pieces right here. These mech finger pieces that exist on a lot of mechs. There's some larger mech fingers here. I mean, these are technically could be counted as like rib pieces. I'm not even sure what they're specifically called. I know these are the mech finger pieces. These ones are some of the larger ones here are kind of different. But yeah, there's also a couple of stand pieces for you to put it on the ground without it being fully flat. So yeah, you can have these any way you want. It's obviously preferred you have them like normal, but yeah, you could also move the tail a little bit. As for the main part, which is the most important part, you got the head, which you can kind of move pretty good. It's not like too much movement. You can open its mouth like that, so you can put a figure in there, technically. Let me actually check that. Fact check myself on that. I mean, if I could take off the weapon here, that'd be nice. There we go. You could probably put a figure in there. Yeah, you could put a figure in there if you want. I mean, it's not accurate size. This isn't a size accurate. So this set isn't going for size accuracy, because this set would be at least like, I don't know, like close to the size of the Millennium Falcon, or the piece count of the Millennium Falcon, which I'm not sure. I'd have to check. These are stud shooters. I'm just gonna shoot one off. Hopefully it doesn't fly off too far. I'm not going to pick that up right now. And you also got, a few things going on with it, but that's pretty much it for the build. This is a relatively small build, or relatively small for a price of $50. Yeah, there's most of the stuff you're going to be doing with this thing is you're going to be posing with it. So yeah, you got all like I said, all the body segments that you can kind of move around, like individually of each other. So yeah. That's it for that build. The build. So, we're going to get to the minifigures now. Alright, so our first minifigure is Hulk. Now, this is probably the reason why you get this set, because this is currently the smallest set with the Hulk, unless you actually do want the Leviathan. Anyway, this is a pretty nice looking big fig. This is one of the more recent big figs, where you can actually take off the hair and the head. So that's always nice. Oh, this looks like one of my bags fell. Pick that up. Unsurprisingly. Okay, that's just an extra parts. And then, yeah, we got 4 studs in the back. You could put a figure on there if you want. A couple even. But it's probably preferred you put one figure on there. You also have the arms, the normal big fig arms, and the hands as well. These can hold on to bar pieces. If I'm just going to take Loki's staff for a second. Or whatever you want to call it. And you can have them hold it. It's not generally accepted that Hulk holds stuff, unless you're talking about certain like cars or something like that. But yeah, the legs are unfortunately not printed, or the feet aren't. Like, they don't have toe printing, which is kind of stupid. But at the same time, I'm kind of fine with it. I mean, I guess minifigures don't have toes anyway. But yeah, I also got some gray shorts. So nothing crazy with this figure. Our next figure, if I don't accidentally throw him across the table, is our Captain America. Our boy. Now, he comes with a shield. I don't know why they made the back part gray, but they did. So yeah, this is a pretty good figure. He's got, unfortunately, a very white face. This is way too close to being like full. Like, this is too light, in my opinion. So yeah, you got that face, and then you got the other face. This is what it looks like with the actual mask on. You can barely see his actual mouth. That's what the back looks like. And fortunately, there's nothing going on with the legs or the arms, which is kind of stupid in my opinion. They could have done something. But yeah. Our next figure is Black Widow. She has nice printing all around. This is actually a really detailed figure. She's got arm printing, leg printing, torso printing, back torso printing like you normally expect. She's got pretty nice face printing, although this is a very generic face. I believe this one was Jyn Erso's face. So yeah, that's pretty basic figure. But I think we see pretty much an exact version of her in a different set. I'm pretty sure this figure is also in the Quinjet. This exact figure. I'm not sure if it's that without the leg printing, but I'd have to check. Our next figure before we get to the big bad is this Chitauri. Pretty basic looking. Got some nice printing overall though. Also comes with this little gun here. This is what the rest of the torso printing looks like. And our last figure, I don't know what Cap is over there, is Loki. Now, this is our new rubber cape era Loki. I'm not sure if they're going to keep the rubber capes for too long. But yeah, he comes with the cube. Somehow, Tesseract, there we go. He also has his staff, and fortunately there's not too much printing, but it's better than Cap, who has nothing, basically. He's got some nice front printing on the legs as well. He's got a pretty nice face with a back as well. Unfortunately, this version doesn't come with a alternate hairpiece. He also has a pretty okay back printing. Like I said, rubber cape, so I don't really care for the rubber capes, if I'm being honest. They just don't look good, in my opinion. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the build. Bye, guys.